If you realize that church hurt affected you more deeply than you thought, and you're wondering how to actually begin healing without rushing yourself or losing your faith, this video is for you. Healing religious trauma doesn't start with fixing yourself. It starts with gentle shifts that restore safety, trust, and connection with your body, your spirit, and God. Today, I want to share 3 of those shifts. Hey friends, I'm Stephanie. This space is for women of faith who are healing from church hurt and religious trauma with tenderness, honesty, and without abandoning God or themselves. If you're new here, welcome. You don't need to have the right words. You don't need to know what you believe yet. You're allowed to start exactly where you are. Healing from religious trauma is not a straight line. It doesn't happen because you read the right book, prayed the right prayer, or attended the right church service. Healing happens when your nervous system learns safety. Your faith is released from fear, and your body no longer feels like it has to protect you from God. That takes time. So let's talk about what actually helps. One of the first wounds religious trauma leaves behind is self-blame. You may hear thoughts like, I should have known better. Why did I stay so long? Maybe I was too sensitive. I must have misunderstood God. But trauma thrives on blame, especially internalized blame. Healing begins when you gently say, what happened to me makes sense. You responded the best way you could with the information and safety you had at the time. Nothing about that makes you weak. It makes you human. Self-compassion is not indulgence. It's regulation. It's what allows your body to soften enough to heal. Many women leave church hurt still trying to do faith right, praying the right way, believing the right things, avoiding the wrong questions. But healing requires something different. Safety before spirituality. If your body feels anxious, tense, or shut down around spiritual practices, that's not disobedience. That's wisdom. You're allowed to pause practices that no longer feel safe. You're allowed to redefine what connection with God looks like right now. Sometimes healing looks like sitting quietly instead of praying out loud, journaling instead of reading scripture, resting instead of serving, and listening instead of explaining. God is not keeping score. He is present with you in the quiet. Religious trauma often isolates. You may feel misunderstood by Christians, disconnected from community, unsure where you belong spiritually. But healing does not happen in isolation. It happens in safe, attuned relationships. That might look like a therapist or coach who understands faith trauma, a small intentional group, one trusted person who listens without correcting you. Support doesn't mean weakness. It means your system no longer has to carry everything alone. As these shifts begin to take root, you may notice your body relaxing around spiritual conversations, less guilt around boundaries, more honesty in prayer, a faith that feels quieter but truer, and trust slowly returning, first with yourself, then with God. Healing doesn't erase the past, it changes how it lives inside you. You don't need to heal perfectly. You don't need to heal quickly. And you don't need to heal alone. You don't need to have everything figured out to begin. If you're in this early healing stage and want a grounded, compassionate space to process what you're experiencing, I offer clarity sessions. They're designed to help you make sense of your church hurt, to listen to your body and spirit, to take next steps without pressure. The link is below when you're ready. Healing from religious trauma is not about becoming someone new. It's about coming home to yourself. And that journey is holy. So I'm really glad that you're here.